the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Packers' 11-yard line.
Throwing, Brissett. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
On 3rd down, Brissett got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get that one sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent a week ago. That victory over Indianapolis.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. That's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at the 37-yard line. The center receiver in motion to the right. After the sack on first down, Rodgers. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on the crossing route. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack. And it'll be to a 30.
They're in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Incredible play. They did get good yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. The quick slant caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that, but he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We got you. Now we got first and goal.
Yeah, we're seeing punch, counter punch, and this could be setting the table for quite the game.
I like that. Let's go and put it in the boxing ring, right? You're going to get hit sometimes. Can you respond and hit back? And they're trying to do exactly that.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one. Close quickly, and that forced the incompletion.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Eagles defense able to hold. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
First down, Brissett goes right back to Smith again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. The Eagles at 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Brissett on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Again, it's Brissett. Got his man. It's Williams. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. He's got Smith here. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Brissett. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Second and 6 from the 10. Smith, the man in motion left. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brissett. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing now is Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Pass complete across the formation to Melton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Rodgers to throw once more. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and goal, Rodgers escaping. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. A disastrous loss there on 1st and goal on the sack. Sets him back big time.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. The kick by Crosby is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success is you score touchdowns on those drives. That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Brissett. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Brissett sets to throw it. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. They'll go again with Sanders. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Now Brissett. Smith catches left side. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Well, that was well defended. And as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? To throw is Brissett, eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Jacoby Brissett, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 17-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted.
T.J. Green with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen, a completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll take this one down to the 36. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Brissett now. And this is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Touchdown! Devontae Smith. He scored and through the air. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has... He's got a man! Complete! Touchdown, Packers! Man, we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on it.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So a turnover there on the kickoff, and don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are the mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Rodgers. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. From the 24, Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They go play action with Brissett. And this one is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brissett. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Brissett. This is Smith with a grab. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he is going to lose yardage here. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Eagles are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 6. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. his throw incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. Rodgers now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ballgame.
Guys with his talent, you aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's able to find Melton, and they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. Able to find Lazard. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
To throw, it's Rodgers. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one fielded at the 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That incompletion is not surprising. The way that this one is gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. Now the ball comes loose. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give them a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
Second down and goal. Brissett. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Elliott on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. He's going to let it fly. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover. They were probably better in the statisticians as this ball gets